Good Sunday evening, Lawton. I'm Garrett Jackson, and welcome to the Sunday Evening Crier. Good evening and welcome to the Sunday Evening Crier, the flagship weekly show of the Lawton Town Crier. This is our third consecutive week bringing you the news that matters most in Lawton and across Comanche County. We cover the county, the city, the community events, state questions, and national policy, all with a focus on how these issues affect our lives right here at home. First up, Comanche County. This Monday, the Board of County Commissioners will meet again, and their agenda is full. One of the big items, final discussion and possible action on the county's estimate of needs for the fiscal year 25-26. That's the framework for how the county funds its services, and it was tabled earlier this month for additional legal review. Commissioners will also face a $153,000 assessment from the Association of County Commissioners of Oklahoma, or ACCO. For those unfamiliar, ACCO is the statewide association that provides training, advocacy, and crucial insurance pools for counties. One county takes a financial hit, the cost ripples through the pool, and now Comanche County owes its share. Other items include a new 37-month contract with Dobson Fiber to provide phone and internet service to the Juvenile Bureau, and continued work with the Comanche Nation on chip seal road improvements across District 3. From last week's session, it's also worth noting that the Comanche County Hospital Authority was authorized to move forward with up to $55 million in hospital revenue notes. The financing is a significant step to the healthcare infrastructure in the county. Looking at economic development spotlight, Firehawk Aerospace and LEDC, one of the biggest developments right now is in economic growth. The Lawton Fort Sill Economic Development Corporation, LEDC, released its annual report this month, and the numbers are staggering. More than $30 billion in capital investments and nearly 16,000 jobs tied to projects now in the pipeline. At the center of this story is Firehawk Aerospace, also known as Project Goose. Firehawk is bringing in a $33 million rocket motor manufacturing facility to Lawton, with 75 to 300 jobs expected over the next 5 years. Construction is slated to finish in 2026, supported by a $22 million in state incentives. This is one of the most significant projects Lawton has landed in recent years. And Firehawk is already creating ripple effects. West Wind Elements, a strategic metals company, expanded its planned footprint from a 350 to 750 acre location, with an $800 million investment and 200 jobs, specifically because of Firehawk's presence. Other projects highlighted by the LEDC include Fisher 59, a $16 million warehouse expansion at the airport park, Pony Project, or Elevate, a $400 million investment with a 45 high-wage jobs tied to major power requirements, Republic Paperboard, multi-phase expansion of its local operations, and EDF Renewables and Data Centers, a $4 billion project with more than 400 jobs racing to secure power first. Lawton Economic Development Corporation President Brad Cooksey put it simply, if you're not in the room, you're not in the deal. And right now, Lawton is in the room. Shifting over to healthcare. Healthcare is another area of information. Comanche County Memorial Hospital and Southwestern Medical Center are merging into the new Memorial Health Systems of Southwest Oklahoma. This merger, approved by both hospital boards and county commissioners, is expected to close at the end of 2025. For patients, it means It means for more specialty care and a stronger local healthcare system. Southwestern will operate as the Southwest Campus, while Comanche County Memorial Hospital remains the flagship. Keeping an eye on the courts, at the courthouse, a familiar name is back in the headlines. Jay Burke, former Lawton City Councilman for Ward 4. Burke currently faces felony charges, including first-degree rape, distribution of obscene material. He is scheduled for a docket sounding on Monday, September 22nd. In plain language, a docket sounding is a court date where both sides confirm whether they're ready for trial or if more time is needed. If the case proceeds, a jury's trial is set for October. Looking at events this past weekend on Saturday, on the community side, we had Fall Open Streets, where downtown Lawton came alive with vendors, food, and family fun. My wife and son went, and they said it was an excellent turnout. These events show what is possible when our streets belong to the people. As always, remember that the farmers market is Tuesday evening, featuring food trucks, and Saturdays from 8 to 2 is the full farmers market with produce, baked goods, and craft. Oklahoma Senate Bill 839 is up next on state politics. The Oklahoma legislature is considering Senate Bill 839, authored by Senator Kristen Thompson and Representative Anthony Moore. These measures define social media platforms in state law and categorize them as addictive and potentially harmful to mental health, particularly for minors. Senate Bill 839 would create a new section under Title 75A of the Oklahoma statutes and is scheduled to take effect November 1st, 2025 if enacted. The bill does not establish specific regulations, but provides a statutory basis that could support future legislative and policy actions related to social media use. Nationally, Congress is staring down the September 30th deadline to fund the federal government. Without a deal, we're going to face a shutdown. That would have a real effect here in Lawton. Fort Sill operations, federal offices, and assistance programs could all be disruptive. This is one thing that we need to watch over the coming week as we look forward to what's going to happen this week in both Washington, D.C., Oklahoma City, and right here in Lawton. The Lawton City Council will hold a special meeting on Tuesday, September 23rd at 5:15 p.m. in the Wayne Gilley Auditorium at City Hall. The agenda includes a presentation of a service plaque to outgoing council member Mary Ann Hankins Booker and the swearing in of Lane Hooten as the new Ward 1 representative. As of Sunday, September 21st, 6 p.m., the agenda for Tuesday's regular council meeting had not yet been posted on the city's website. And we'll have to leave it at that, as we are pushing against our hard deadline to get this up by 7 o'clock. And finally, the story dominating the headlines across the country, the assassination of Charlie Kirk. This tragedy has shaken political circles nationwide and raised new questions about security, civility, and the tone of our national debates. We'll continue following the ripple effect in the weeks ahead. Well, that wraps up this week's Sunday Evening Crier. As always, we welcome your tips, events, and guest ideas. We have a new phone number for you to reach out and leave a voicemail, 539-208-2564. Again, that number is 539-208-2564. Ask a question. We'll answer it on the podcast. Give us a call, and we can accept text messages there. Be sure to visit us at lawtontowncrier.com. And I'm Garrett Jackson. Thanks for joining us. We'll join us again next Sunday evening, and we'll see you at City Hall.